Hey guys, here I got a Fodera. This is an Imperial with a nice little twist. It's actually built as a bolt-on. Not very many of these exist. I think there was a Tom Kennedy model, which was the Emperor 2, which they built with this kind of style neck joint. So it's a pretty rare bird to actually see. And the woods that go into this were really interesting. We have a roasted ash body, which roasted ash actually to me adds more of a real heavier vintage tone. It tends to get rid of all the added brightness that I don't necessarily like about ash, but that's my opinion on it. The neck is red oak, which from my understanding has a specific set of mids. I believe high mids is it actually ends up giving a little bit of a bump to, as opposed to a maple neck, which is more even, or naturally just basically filters the sound through. The fretboard is Bacote, even though if you look at the newborn page, there's mention of it being Bacote and Zeracode. Well, they're both somewhat similar in kind of the similar ways, but this one in fact is Bacote. The top is curly walnut, very nice striking. I know I got a bit of a flash from my window, but I think you can see it better on the newborn page. Yeah, this is 35-inch scale, and it's quite comfortable. 19mm string spacing, and the really cool part is not very many controls. The controls are actually inside the cavity with all the signatures on it, and the controls are just pots. The pots, I guess someone used a heavier screwdriver on it, and they still work, they still rotate, but considering you don't have to access them much, it just works as is. They are boost and cut. I think what I like to do, I actually don't even use the Mike Pope EQ on any of my Foderas. I just leave it set at 0. For this one, I think what I did is I put the mid and bass up just a tad and backed off the treble a little bit, because that's something that Fodera suggests for fingerstyle playing, which I generally do. I'm not really big on slap and all that kind of stuff. It's just not necessarily my thing. I'm also learning. Hopefully we'll get better at that one day. So the volume knob also replaced with a nice F-bass Australian Blackwood knob. I just pulled it here, the big pop, because this is actually active passive to pull it in and out, and it's just like to close it is I said it's in passive mode down. I have my amp turned up, and I actually turned it down. That's why it's got a bit of a reaction. So the bass is active right now. I just don't have a means of shutting it off completely or killing it, so I turned it that way. Anyway, so I'm going to do another video of me playing it. All right, thanks guys.